Hey guys, Jojo here, just carrying on from my last tutorial video. Okie dokie. So, one thing I didn't mention about the session view is that you can minimize or maximize these windows by clicking on the little arrows. See the little arrows there? So if you click those, you can get everything looking exactly how you want. So I want to see all that stuff, so I'm gonna open it all back up. Sweet. The arrangement page works the same. So over on this page, you can do the exact same things. So stop there or down here to change it. So once you've created, a few loops that you like in session view and you're ready to make the song, you can actually move the clips from the arrangement, from the session page to the arrangement page. Simply by clicking and holding on the particular clip or sound that you want to move, and then pressing tab to flick to the other page, and then you can drag it and drop it on its corresponding channel. So yeah, I'm just going to drop it wherever. Doesn't really matter. Ableton still thinks that we're jamming in the session view, so this page is actually turned off until you click this global play up here. So that then moves the clips over into the arrangement page, so you can write things over time. Okie dokie. So to play from a particular point, you click up here. See how my cursor changed into a little speaker? So if you click at any point, it'll play from that point. If you'd like to loop a section, you can grab this loop bar and select the area that you'd like to loop, and then click this little button up here. I want to hear that over and over. Just press and press spacebar to play, and spacebar to stop. If you want to play from the start of your loop, just make sure that you've clicked the left arrow up here, and then when you press spacebar, it'll always play from that section. An easier way to loop is just to highlight an area on the screen that you'd like to loop and press Command L. Like that. So the arrangement page layout is sort of similar to the session view. So you have got your tracks still, so except your tracks are down the screen vertically like this. And those tracks play over time. So you can see the progress of your track from left to right. So here's the time down here, so 30 seconds, 45, a minute. So that shows you the duration of your track. And once again, you can actually make these wider or smaller just by clicking, holding, and dragging once you see that little double arrow appear like before. If you hold Option is sort of like the do to all button on Ableton, so I'll just hold Option, and then if you hold Option and then drag, it'll actually make them all smaller. That's beautiful. And just say you've got them all open and you want to close them all, you can just click while holding Option, so it does it to all your tracks. And the same as before, so anywhere where your cursor changes into the little hand holding a magnifying glass, you can zoom in and out. So this is great, so you can do really, really fine editing by zooming in really, really far. These lines represent your grid. So when I select a section, it's going to start on those lines. I can change my grid by right clicking and then choosing what sort of setting I want. So if I click off, there is no grid, so that gives me the flexibility to select any section I want without being limited to actually having to click on those grid lines. And the same up here on your track page. So you can actually right click here and then change your grid like that. So you'll notice because I chose 132, when I zoom in, I can see all the little fine segments. If I want to go in further than the grid allows, I can press Command and 1. So I can go even further than I can select by right clicking, and I can do the same by pressing Command and 2 to zoom out. So that gives me heaps of flexibility, and it's just at the touch of a finger there. Okie dokie. Yeah, so I might show you a little bit of audio editing now. So just say I'd like to trim my loop. There's two ways to do this. So I can click where I'd like to trim and then press Command E. So it inserted a point. If I want to trim on either side of a section, it's actually easier to just highlight that section, click and hold the section, move it off, and then drop it exactly where it was, and then let go of click. So basically select a section, click and hold, move it off, move it back, let go. Alright, so now we've got our little trims there. And if I want to bring in either side, I can just click and hold on the left or the right of the clip and drag it to make it bigger or smaller. That's pretty awesome. If I want to delete a section, I just select it and press delete. Yep, and then I'll just show you the clips edit window again. So if you just double click on the clip, this little window comes up. So I have the option to do whatever to the sound. So I can reverse the sound, save it. I can play with all these warp functions. So something cool might be, just for a little example. So I'll select the part of this sample and stretch it right out. Just click that one again so it plays from there when I press spacebar. So I've just stretched it out. I'm just going to change this to texture, turn the grains, the flux down a bit, and then I can just play with the grain size, and it'll give us all sorts of weird effects. I'll just turn that up a bit so you can hear it. See, as I'm changing the grain size, it actually changes the sound. Yeah, pretty gangster. All right, sweet as. I think that's all for this tutorial. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Cheers.